So I'm Jake Drozd. We're here in Allegan, Michigan. So we grow corn and soybeans. I farm with my brother and my dad, John and Ryan, and we grow about 7,500 acres worth of those two crops. And we grow a little sorghum on the side when we feel like it.
Hey guys, Ryan Drozd here. Probably already met my brother Jake Drozd on his video series. I farm with my dad and my brother, of course, here in Allegan, Michigan, on our farm, Drose Family Grain. We grow corn and soybeans, and we have a variety of biological trials we do every year, and BioPath is one that we can't wait to share our journey with that product.
For today's episode, we'll walk around the farm and talk about biologicals and meet the crew. So let's go. All right, so let's check the place out and give you guys a look here. A little bit of a mess right now as we're kind of cleaning up from 23 and getting ready for 24. And yeah, so we got a corn planter in right now. We just tore off all the seed blades and we're getting ready to check the seed opener trueness and working on a sprayer and working on a tractor with a pump out at the moment. Got my seed units ready to go, and oh yeah, good stuff. BioPath, which obviously Mosaic produces. This year we ran it through our in-furrow system right here. We saw a good advantage doing that, and so I'm hoping to put it more across more broad acreage and see if we can get it to show the same thing that we saw.
We're out back here behind the farm. You guys are gonna get a good glimpse of why farming in Mercen, Michigan, which is the name of our little four corners here up the street. It is wet all the time around here. I'm gonna take you a walk by our grain facility. We can store nearly 100% of our corn production each year. Because of our heavy end user market, we have to store our grain because somebody has to for them to feed livestock all the way up to next harvest. For example, over here we have a 400,000 bushel bin and then a couple of 180,000 bushel bins. Dad does most of the repair work on them. I'm not too keen on heights. See some of our trucks here. Some of them are out getting some wet corn from Dad in the field. 5 semis we run, basically run our own trucking company. So as we're picking corn, bringing in wet corn from the field, we're also loading up some dry corn. You can see our tower dryer here.
We're going to the field. We're gonna go see where John's at picking corn and see how it's going.
Well, we're out here picking corn in February. Not the plan when we planted it, but that's the way the season went. Summer smoke last year, I think, set us behind a little bit. October, things just never dried out. It rained every day. Snow came early, and it snowed, it melt. We pick a little bit, it snow again. And so we've had kind of a rough harvest season, probably one of the poorer ones. Normally, we would have a couple feet of snow on the ground here in February, but this is probably the nicest February we've ever seen so far.
Want to take you guys for a drive a little bit to kind of see our area. One of the unique things about our operation is we do a lot of rotation, even with Christmas trees. Here's another example of a field where biologicals really go to work. This field here has a pH below 6. We just lined this field a year ago, and the pH is still below 6, and this field will consistently go 200 bushel or above field average. That's pretty impressive with the low CECs, low pH. Great example of an area where biologicals really, really work.
We're gonna pull up here into the field now where we did the BioPath trial last year and kind of talk about some of the things out there that we saw. And yeah, and so, like we were talking, this is the field where we did the BioPath trial here in 2023. We saw roughly a 7 bushel response. And it's mostly sand here. It's all one soil type across this patch through here. And so it was a good trial. What I'm hoping for in 24 is to spread that acreage out and put it across different soil types, put it on dry land, put it on irrigated. Let's put some on no-till. We do plant a little no-till for corn. Let's try several different things. Let's find the right combination or find the wrong combination of why it doesn't work in places. That's probably a better way to go.
When we talk about being wet here all the time because of Lake Michigan, really the big ticket item, everybody wants to talk about how wet the fields are and how rutted up the fields are, but most of it is just our damp mornings. We're sitting here, it's March 16th, and it's probably a nicer day than 90% of all of our harvest during our normal harvest window. I mean, that's a constant challenge. We face challenges all the way around where we live. I mean, many people do. Take a case like this field. We got several different soil types in this field. When we talk about biological products, you're really looking at how can we make fields more consistent with our variant soil types. I mean, we're always looking for advantages to do more with what we have and make things more efficient because our cost per acre is so high where we live. So we have to find different ways to make that dollar do more. And I think biologicals are a way because we can put more money into that crop this year. I also think a lot of other products can be Band-Aids if we're using biologicals to make that fertilizer work harder for us. And that's kind of one way to fix that challenge. I wanted to do this series, my brother and I both did, because transparency is so important in our industry right now, and the fact that Mosaic wants to have a transparent look at their biological was a pretty awesome thing to be a part of. We also wanted to do this series to kind of showcase how we feel about biologicals. We live in one of the fringe states. We're not like one of the I-state guys, so we got to find a way to find that that quote unquote silver bullet.
Hopefully throughout the season, we'll try to film some of this stuff where we're trying it, and hopefully we get enough films so some of you can pick up on it. My goal is if I can help one person, that'd be pretty cool.
Thanks for joining me today, guys. I look forward to sharing this journey with all of you throughout the course of the year, showing our life on the farm here in Southwest Michigan and how we utilize biologicals and several different tools throughout the season.